Well, what's happening? Few there. Hey, Telly, thanks for joining
because
in.
it was a safe place, just in case that gentleman.
Few you there. Thanks for joining in. We're going to debunk you and your team's lies. Well, one of the major ones the last couple of weeks there, Telly. Why do you, Telly, why do you insist on spreading the lies of an RSO, you and your teammates? I might just bring up the audio just a little bit. Oh, no, we don't need to. We don't need to. Oh, that might be too much. Here we go right there. Maybe we'll just bring this device a little closer to us here. What should we play first here? Innocent rapist. You're calling that rapist innocent there, Telly? Wow, that's amazing. Huh. Here, let's start here.
Hey guys, I'm in the middle of doing stuff right now. I'm watching casino streaming, but for the next about 15 minutes, I have given a link to at Shizzle6042.
That's line number 1. He's saying that he gave Shizzle the link. This was this morning. So let's just go through a quick synopsis here. So for the last 2 weeks, the Garbage Woman has been spreading around that Shizzle and Gomez sent this hitman after him. He's been crying victim. He does this stream this morning that we're going to listen to. And then we'll listen to a little bit of the Urban Deceptive files from just a little bit. Listen to him cry about this hitman named Noodles. Urban Deceptive files stream from earlier. And then just a little bit ago, we finally heard from Noodles. I thought that he'd been arrested and maybe set up by the Garbage Woman. But apparently a couple weeks ago now, the Garbage Woman and Noodles were going to meet up. Shizzle had a stream. They were talking on Shizzle's stream. He was on his way to looks like a poker game or a party maybe. He let him stay on the panel for a little bit, then had to end it right before they could meet up. The Garbage Woman and Noodles are going to meet up. But because that ended, we didn't hear the outcome or anything. And then we didn't hear from Noodles. But the Garbage Woman was going all around the YT Screech town. Oh, he's been threatened to be R-worded, and Shizzle and Gomez sent a hitman. Like I said, just a little while ago, we finally heard from Noodles, and it was quite a different story going on there. So I figured that maybe we'd try to put some of the clips together. But before we get into it, too, all this disgusting talk of sick things happening with chickens and the talk of a hitman, it's pretty disturbing, actually. Sounds like you guys are trying to get people set up to get arrested because that's the only way you can win is lie to the police. So people go away that can debunk your lies. All right, let's get into this.
So that he and I can have a conversation, especially about what happened, 2 weeks ago.
Wait a minute. Let's go back.
6042. So that he and I,
wait a minute.
In minutes, I have given a link.
He said he's already given a link to Shizzle right here. This is the beginning. But the story changes real quick that you better get up here, Shizzle. I'll give you the link. But he doesn't ever drop the link in this. Let's keep going.
To at Shizzle6042 so that he and I can have a conversation, especially about what happened, 2 weeks ago. I don't expect to have many viewers. I'm gonna just enjoy myself and watch as the timer goes by. If I see Shizzle, that's at Shizzle6042, I will provide only Shizzle at Shizzle6042 with the link so that he.
All right, so he's already changed his story. At first, he already gave Shizzle a link. Now he will give Shizzle a link. This is kind of interesting. This is working out kind of interesting. I just like debunking these idiots' lies. It's hilarious.
And I can chat about him taking things into real life with me. If not, in the event that he doesn't show up when the timer marks 15 minutes, I'm going to take that as a win for myself, and I'll listen to this show later. But until then, I will be here to just chat with you guys. If you guys don't want to chat with me, that's cool. I'm watching my favorite casino player. That's Vegas Matt. And if Shizzle's bitch ass decides to show up, I will offer Shizzle and only Shizzle a link.
Oh, right at the beginning, though, he said it. He already gave Shizzle a link. I don't know how he would have done that, but
so that I can thrash that cocksucking, dick licking, piece of shit motherfucker's ass. The person that tried to get me fucked up in real life.
Tried to get him fucked up. He tried to get him fucked up in real life. Wow.
Time. My AC is on. My sound is probably terrible. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to watch this man make money that I'll probably never make. I respect that, though.
Man, what a defeatist mentality he's already got. He's already defeated.
People that go out there and actually do shit. So, yeah, we're at 2 minutes and 19 seconds, and you guys are going to get it's going to be a bit of a quiet show. But as soon as I reach the minute of 15, that is my victory. Aaron, you cocksucking, dick-licking piece of shit. Fuck you. I don't have to offer you shit. John Davis, you're a cocksucking motherfucker. But if you want to chat, I can fuck your bitch ass up, too. I don't think any of my other ops are going to show up. Anthony Cruz, no thank you. Like people that I've seen in real life, like Steven Sichel, I don't have to worry about that. So I'm just going to sit here and collect my W. I love collecting W's like this. So Shizzle, the floor is yours. We've got about 3 minutes here. So
this loser needs to collect W's on the internet because I'm telling you, this GarbageWomen, he probably gets made fun of at work for acting as tough as he does.
Well, what's the story
about? I can just see his coworkers making fun of him. He's like, they're just laughing at him.
Shizzle's boy. Okay, I will tell you guys the story. Last week on Saturday, I went on Shizzle's show. Shizzle had a show. It was on Saturday at right about this time, give or take an hour or so. Shizzle was doing his normal retarded bullshit. He was doing his pretend rap. It was terrible. Come to find out from my boy, Shizzle doesn't even rap. He copies and pastes other people's raps, puts these horrible ass beats on.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on.
And I had to listen to this shit for a while because
wait a minute. He copies and pastes. He didn't get that right.
He was doing his pretend rap. It was terrible. Come to find out from my boy, Shizzle doesn't even rap. He copies and pastes.
No, wait a minute. I hear Shizzle rapping. Well, JD is right. This guy is total special needs, man. Does he have to do his job in like a Riri helmet so he doesn't hurt himself or bang his head?
other people's raps, puts these horrible ass beats on, and I had to listen to this shit for a while because he was talking this shit about, oh, hit my link, I'll
He sounds
get you
really
set up.
triggered.
Cool. I hit Shizzle's link. I accepted the link. I went into the show right here, like I do here on this StreamYards, and he had somebody set up to see me. So when I went on Shizzle's
Whoa, wait a
show,
minute.
I clicked the StreamYard
Okay,
link. Even though
he had somebody waiting to see him? One more time.
here on this StreamYards, and he had somebody set up to see me. So when
He had somebody set up to see him. Named Noodles? Interesting.
went on Shizzle's show, I clicked the StreamYard link, even though I shouldn't have, because what Shizzle likes to do is fuck with people's audios. He'll lower your sound. He'll up your.
I don't think Shizzle does that. I think he would want you to come through because you can't even fix your own audio. We got to fix it from our side just so we can have clear clips to put into music.
Sound. I went there because I was just so sick and tired of hearing Shizzle's bullshit. So Shizzle, do you want this link, buddy? Give me a second.
Wait,
Shizzle,
I thought he already sent him
this link right now. As long as you show up, Shizzle, are you going to show up? But what I'll do while I wait.
Shizzle, he definitely sounds like a super fan, and he loves the beats, and he wants to be in the music, and that's kind of how the way it works.
For Shizzle to accept this link that I'm going to give to him is I'm going to tell everybody what happened on that Saturday. Me and a gentleman were supposed to meet. It wasn't me and Shizzle. I first went on Shizzle's show and I told him that he's a bitch, he's a fag, he's a motherfucker. I told Shizzle that he's been grown by Aaron Victor Cox and that he's a punk ass motherfucker that ain't about shit. I told Shizzle that he fucks chickens. I told Shizzle all of my truth.
That's pretty. Oh, that's truth now. Yeah. No, seriously, JD was right. This guy is a total Riri, but also been programmed with the same drugs that even sounds like his boy Vic has been doing. Really, I mean, I know this is gross. I try not to be as gross as these idiots, but I really do think they're boofing that on special clearance kratom from the Black Pearl of Texas to keep them all going and amped up for all these years.
About this. Go ahead, Shizzle. Request a motherfucking link. I will allow you into this show, Shizzle, so we can talk all about this show that first Shizzle tried to make go away. So, as I went on Shizzle's show, I went on his show, clicked his little link, and I talked the exact same shit I'm talking about now. I called Shizzle a liar. I called Shizzle a bitch. I said his raps are terrible. I said everything about him just reflects that of a bitch. So he decided to send another individual that goes by the name of Noodles. Now, I don't know this guy Noodles, but the guy Noodles said, oh.
Okay, what he's about to talk here, and what we're going to listen to on the Urban Deceptophiles from earlier, is a totally different story from what Noodles said just a little while ago. So again, this was for people that might just be joining in. You'd cut off before search or something. I don't know what you're trying to say. How do you read this guy? Well, I like to do audio voice analysis when you don't have video to go by a body language analysis. But I just don't think he talks this hard, like in his neighborhood, at work. But again, if you're just joining in, so this was earlier this morning. This has been their new little debacle for the last couple of weeks. Poor victim, the GarbageWomen Protecting Peds and Preds organization is scared for his wife because Cox and Shizzle sent a hitman after him, and that's just, I mean, I was unsubscribed to Noodles actually for a little while. Then I just resubscribed when he popped up earlier. So, this hitman thing, You don't talk anyone. What are you talking about? Warbot, you're totally projecting. You're totally projecting, and your rage baiting is stupid. Okay. So, anyways, getting back to it. This is a stream from this morning. Urban Deceptophiles went live earlier. Then Noodles popped in and gave his side a little while ago, within like an hour. So, again, we're going to kind of play him. I might play this little bit and then play the what just happened a little while ago, then go over to the Urban Deceptophile stream to where some Spurg out happened. But the difference between the two stories, this is hilarious to me, man. This is chunky internet gold.
Like Shizzle, I will come through and I will fuck you up. I said, well, here is exactly where I'm going to be. You need to make it into shut the fuck up, Shizzle, and tell me that you want this link, that you want to join me.
Whoa, dude, he's so spurred. You're supposed to shut the F up, but click his link. I'm gonna try something here. I should have probably done an actual restart, but I'm having a little bit of audio issues. We want these clips to come through nice and clear. I'm gonna mute just for a second so we can go ahead and do some adjustment real quick. All right, let's just try that.
Shizzle, you're running low on time. It's 6 minutes and 29 seconds. Tell me you want this link, Shizzle, so that you and I can talk about this. Yeah, you can't fuck with my sound. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell everybody about what happened on that Saturday. So, as I was telling you guys, I joined Shizzle's show. I talked all the shit that I normally talk about. I told everyone about the fact that he fucks chickens, that him and Aaron Victor Cox share chickens for sexual favors.
He's got that snake hiss. Southwood Jeff, who let these guys up? I don't know. Warbot, I think you're probably the creepiest yet we've come across. Well, no, your counterpart, fellow Femi, with what he likes to do with exploiting children on long play loops. Yeah. Hey, let's keep going.
There's no we. Shizzle, I'm talking to you directly. I need you to tell me that you want me to send you this link. Shizzle at Shizzle6042.
I thought he already sent the link right at the beginning.
Only you're going to be offered the link. Why is it that you're trying to get other people to join? You know what, Shizzle? I'm going to leave you in the background. You know I'm going to leave you in the background, Shizzle? Because there's always a we. The same we that were supposed to visit me on Saturday. I gave your gentleman a location. You are going to need to close down this StreamYard and making it known. I don't have to do that to get what I need from you. So stop telling me how to run my show and let me run it. So let's get back to the story that happened approximately 2 Saturdays prior. The reason I'm going to say two Saturdays prior is because this previous Saturday was the UFC. Nothing happened the previous Saturday. The Saturday preceding that was when the incident happened with his friend Noodles. I guess now was my time to be honest with you guys. I gave the gentleman a location, and knowing that my life could have been put at...
Oh, wait a minute. He wasn't honest up until then? No, he's still not being honest.
Some sort of risk. I did give a police precinct, and the gentleman, Noodles, his dear friend, told me that he was going to visit me, that he was going to come from wherever it is that he was to me. See that? From his address to me. So I stayed on the line, you guys, because if somebody says they're going to come to see you, you at least got to show up. I wasn't dressed at the time. I was sitting in my house, and the gentleman told me that he would show up at my location at a specific time. I believe the time was 7:15 p.m. And it wasn't 7:15 p.m. my time. I was already there. I stated to the gentleman, I believe his name is Noodles, the dog licker. I stated to him, all right, I'm going to put my clothes on because you promised to meet me. You promised to go from wherever it is that you live. This was in Bergen County to my county. Guys, I'm in Essex County. I gave a specific location and I waited. I waited patiently, confidently. Because if somebody's going to threaten me with some violence, I'm happily going to show up.
I didn't see. That's the thing. He's the one that brought up violence first, and it seemed like gaslit Noodles. Oh, you can show up. Yeah, let's do this. And then in the midst of them kind of waiting, in a sense, the garbage woman saying something about the 5th precinct pays well. Did you try to reel him in, meet up in front of the cop shop or near the cop shop, and then call it in? This guy threatened my life. It's that type of. No, this is serious, like Turbo Three Stooges shit. Yeah, I mean Noodles was. Yeah, I don't know, Warbot. This is your boy's words, and the stories don't line up. But all I do is just try to put the clips together.
I mean, what would be the purpose of threatening somebody with violence and just not showing up? Shizzle sent this individual to me, so I stayed.
Shizzle sent this individual to him. No, wow. I'm surprised he put it more on Shizzle than me. Oh man, it's gotta suck to be this OBM. It's gotta suck to be this desperate this morning. And then Noodles decided to show up. He wanted to just hear him cry for a couple of weeks.
Stayed on his show. At no moment did I leave his show. At no moment did my data mess up. Did my voice mess up? Did my sound get messed up?
Oh, no. He always comes in hot with his sound all screwed up on the default settings instead of trying to do it himself. You can tell who the amateurs are, especially, I mean, it's the same as Warbot. They come in with the amateur settings all hot. Yeah.
Ready. I was available. I had my phone in front of my face because you can't. You're not supposed to drive with your phone on a certain side because they can get you a ticket. Luckily, the location wasn't far. So I showed up at the location, and the location just seemed to be so much farther away from him than it was for me. So I sat there on Shizzle's show. I can provide anyone with the link to the site that I gave. I gave the site because it was a safe place, just in case that gentleman tried to pull out a weapon and shoot me, or tried to pull out a weapon and hurt me. It was supposed to be as
in front of the cop shop, mind you. It says, yeah, let's meet in front of the 5th precinct, or even Noodles, I think, suggested, hey, the FBI's office is right there. Let's meet there. Meet up in front of there. We'll have a little chat. But all of a sudden, yeah, he is up for a raid for his life.
Tommy can't do an open attack. So I made sure myself open. I made sure that I was open for any variation of attack. And this gentleman never showed up. 7 o'clock came, 7:01 came, and then Shizzle shut the show down. It was at approximately 7:01. He ended the show as me and this individual were supposed to be communicating with one another. As this gentleman is GPSing coordinates to get to my location.
Oh, Shizzle, wow. I would like to hear Noodle's side about this GPS locationing.
You remember that? Why would you end the show if me and your friend were supposed to have a meeting? And it was supposed to be
I think Noodles just set these assholes up almost like perfect. Doesn't say anything for a couple weeks. Hey, Warbot, calm down. I'll drop the join link here in a few minutes. I really want to get through all of this. I know you're here to try to disrupt this process from happening, but I'll try to drop the join link after we get through the links. But yeah, this is mainly more to be a quick live stream. Put this all together, talk a little bit, get you guys all upset that I'm talking. Get Telly's wrist. Telly's wrist should be all loosened up from the weekend to do a DDoS. Where's that DDoS there, Telly? You pathetic losing ass. You really are acting like caught preds in your LARP. Right? You're just LARPing, right? You want to just be the best rage baiter on the internet? No, sorry. There's something a little bit more going on there.
Televised meeting. You were supposed to show the camera. How come, Shizzle, you never accessed your camera? My camera was ready. I was willing to show you the location, but your guy just kept pushing the time back farther and farther. This is in real life.
I think he was trolling.
You sent somebody to hurt me in real life, and because you're a bitch, because you're a coward, and the people that you associate with are bitches.
He came to get him in real life. Damn, they definitely tried to get Noodles to shut up for a long time. You know, I don't really know. I think Noodles is like, maybe this guy is going through some type of psychosis and needs help. But it did seem like Choberto wanted to talk about violence first. You'd have to go back through the Shizzle stream and get as much as you can up until it ended. No, Warbot, you got to remember, I'm the one that's got credentials and the training and some awards. That's why you guys are here, been listening and bench warming for so long. To be able to figure out how to do a show that actually gets shadow banned. So you can talk about the fudged numbers. I know you're jelly, but also Mr. Rubber Titties needs you to take notes so you guys can have a better LARP show. Right? You, Mr. Rubber Titties AI Records with Vic the Map Beats. Do you guys know not to listen to those because you're trying to brainwash people? Wouldn't be too far-fetched. I've been studying the frequencies and how to nuclearize people's pea brains for a long time. Different methods, but hey, let's get back to the doo-doo show here.
Cowards. He didn't even show up.
What?
I had to walk by 2 different RAV4s. Yes, that's the make and model of his vehicle.
Oh, I don't think he cares that you're doxing his vehicle, but he didn't dox yours. He could have probably doxed your phone number. I mean, we'll get to it. We'll hear Noodle's side here in a minute.
Make sure that if somebody came...
Oh, yeah, by the way, fair use, so we don't get struck. So I'm going to have to do some talking here.
All of their way, right? They came all the way out of their way to come see me. Then I would at least give them a handshake.
No.
Say hello.
Oh, I'm sure you would have. See, he did act like Mr. Nice Guy to Noodles, because they're recruiting. Talk shit about Shizzle. Oh my gosh, it's so horrible. But we got some refutation to go through. Let's get going here.
To them, but all of a sudden, your gentleman wasn't there, Shizzle. Hey, Jackoff, I'm just telling everybody about the incident that happened between this Noodles fellow that Shizzle sent care of Aaron Victor Cox and myself. The last thing we want Shizzle to do is to augment the story like he did the show. I was at the location. I got in my car. I put on my clothes. I went down to the location, and I was ready to chat with this gentleman. I would have loved to have a great conversation. However, that conversation would have ended, but he never showed up.
He never showed up.
Shizzle ended the show when we were supposed to meet.
If you go back through this channel and you actually catch the Informant show, it depends on how long you've been around. It's like a five hour, piece that I put together all about. Well, it just doesn't work out too well for the informants. Just saying. So, some egregious cases there. And the levels you have to go in that documentary talks about snitches have to talk about the crimes they've done, the crimes that they're about to do, and obviously the crimes they got away with, and the crimes they're doing right now. And that's what was taught in college.
I got in my car, I put on my clothes, I went down to the location, and I was ready to chat with this gentleman. I would have loved to have a great conversation. However, that conversation would have ended, but he never showed up because Shizzle ended the show when we were supposed to meet. And now I've got people like Aaron Victor Cox telling me that I made the show end, that I made the show end. I have no access to Shizzle's.
Oh my gosh, how did he come up with that? I never said that because I know only Shizzle would be able to end that. Wow, this guy is so full of shit.
Now I've got people like Aaron Victor Cox telling me that I made the show end, that I made the show end. I have no access to Shizzle's StreamYard. I have no access to Shizzle himself. All Shizzle is at Shizzle6042. So tell me how I ended your show, Shizzle. In real life. This hit was put out all my life. Perhaps it was by John Davis. We know that Aaron Victor Cox was there. There were quite a few people that were witness to this conversation.
Whoa, yeah, I definitely witnessed it a lot different than this guy did.
That happened between myself and Mr. Noodles. That was facilitated by Mr. Shizzle. But as now, we're at 13 minutes and 58 seconds. We know that that Shizzle doesn't want the link. Shizzle doesn't want to tell the truth. He wants to lie to everybody. And now I've got this piece of shit, Aaron Victor Cox, telling everybody, Noodles chumped you. How can you chump me if I'm at the location and you're not?
I know he probably did. It was a good troll. I think he was trolling him because that's what Noodles does. But sounds like this GarbageWomen really needs like a friend, like really bad. But I really do think like we didn't hear from Noodles for a little while, so I was like, holy shit, maybe he sucked him in like what Heather did to Direct D. Okay, Miss freaking feather wings on her cheeks. It's some gross shit, man. You'll figure that one out eventually. That one's happening in real time, but some serious shit. But to reel you in and then scream victim, even though you're there to be so tough, and then all of a sudden you're in jail over some serious fucking charges that you've got clips to prove otherwise of that person even admitting that there's no violence, there was there to shake hands. Oh, Philemon, you're so desperate. Look at you, man. Philemon, when are you going to go live so we control your chat with all of our different accounts like you do here? And other places, many other places.
You're a bitch. Shizzle, you're a bitch.
Whoa.
Noodles, You're a bitch.
Wow.
Aaron, you're a bitch.
It sounds like by his words there, he really didn't show up just to shake hands and really introduce himself.
Fucking shit satchel. You fucking dickless wonder.
Whoa.
I used to wonder, Aaron Victor Cox, why you fuck with a piece of shit like John Davis, the fucking murderer, the fucking pedophile, the fucking janitor. Now I know, because you guys are all a bunch of fucking weird ass bitches. I've had so many different conversations with Aaron Victor Cox where I try to speak with him and he gets into a coughing fit, he gets into a screaming fit.
Oh, did I pull a shizzle on him and he just didn't like that?
I've had so many different conversations with Aaron Victor Cox.
Oh, he has so many different? I mean, that's what they do down the road. Oh, you were talking to Joe Berto. No, he was definitely showed up on my channel first with Wart Slob, like all the other bench warmers. It's because you want to be the news, but for some reason you're trying to hide within, like, well, you definitely got to block me, a lot of you, so I don't see the bullshit you're talking in the chats. But that's all right. You guys play your game. You have so much fun at what you're doing. Yeah, wait till the Anunnaki fights come up in June of 2027. Guys are just lined up. You just oh yeah, we want to fight an Anunnaki, Mr. Cox. I'm telling you, you can, if you really train. You don't want to get obliterated too quick. I mean, you are part of the, circuses and all the bread being thrown and all the tomatoes being thrown. I am here to have you throw as many tomatoes as possible for years. But I also, a long time ago, blogged about finding the bottom of the internet of, just that chunky internet gold, because you got to go down to bedrock. I really do. I want to see Wartslop in a demolition derby in a Flintstones like little unit. No floorboards there. Oh, wait a minute. He's got to get his legs worked on first in a surgery, right? Or whatever is going on. It's not going to work. You guys want to crash it up. We should just put together one big production and everybody just jump in a demolition derby car and tear it up. Why does it have to go as low as these guys need to go as low for some reason? I found the other day a comment from like 2 months ago, Spamjula G telling this chump weed, freaking dill weed, get him, Choberto, get him. Another barking dog. Your poor Predward didn't work out too well, did he, huh?
I know, because you guys are all a bunch of fucking weird ass bitches. I've had so many different conversations with Aaron Victor Cox where I try to speak with him.
No, he can only, just like he did to Shizzle earlier, he thinks he's botting people by being on loop, and there is real no conversation because liars have to lie because you have to lie. You're like Glaze and Dean, you have to lie. Triple, quadruple down on your lie. So many of you are great examples in this walking human experiment. We're controlling from the background. Robots like Sick Vic, many others. They wanted to walk in the door and go, yeah, we want to be walking human government experiments. Got plenty. Is there a group rate? If I can get some friends to come in, really, shit. Actually, that happens a long time ago, and I think it's just at birth. Hey, tonk right in the forehead. The fist. The doctor takes you in the back room. Mom's like, "Where are you taking my baby?" Right as soon as you're born. This one needs to be. We need a serial killer every once in a while. Boop, there's JT Colfax. You guys are associated with it.
He gets into a screaming fit. They do everything in their power to end our conversations and make me look terrible. Do you know how bad it is to look terrible to a fucking pedophile, to a piece of shit, faggot, punk, bitch, shit satchel.
You really think he was gonna meet up with Noodles to shake his hand like he said? He said, now let's get over to what Noodles is saying.
No.
It's echoing.
Oh, that's my fault. I can fix that.
Oh, it might have rewound a little bit from where we were at. I thought I had it queued up. Let's go.
You're a hitman.
Oh, hold on, let's go back.
What happened with that guy?
Right here.
Well, it's not just today, but it is today as well. He's been saying that you're a hitman, that I guided you and directed you to take his life. And they're saying that the cannonball had something to do with it too.
So I got all right. So I know Urban, right? That was all right. So the guy that you were talking to the day I went down to Newark to Delaney Hall, right?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that wasn't Urban until I talked to the guy on the phone, or when the thing ended, and I was like, "Oh, you're not Urban?" Like I was like, "Oh, like we were gonna meet up and like we were gonna do a stream, an IRL stream." And we were talking for a while. He told me what he did and like all this stuff. He was telling me about his family, all this stuff. I was like, "Oh, that's cool." I'm like, "If you want, why don't we go down to Delaney Hall? Come to Delaney Hall with me, and we'll do a live stream." And he's like, "Nah." He's like, "I got my kids and my wife and stuff like that." I was like, "All right, no problem." Gave him my phone number, and he reached out to me. He's cool as fuck. That guy, whoever that guy was, he was cool as fuck, and never heard from him since. And we were supposed to do some like Manhattan stuff, like some Manhattan IRL, but that's not the interaction that I had with that guy. It wasn't a bad interaction. It was actually, I thought that guy was pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, there's that.
I mean, listen, I'm not trying to ruin anything for anyone, but that's the truth. Because someone mentioned that to me in Urban's comment section. And I was like kind of like laughing, like, is that what they told you? Who told you that? That's not the truth.
So that guy calls himself Colberto, and he's the only one spreading this around. The guy that talked to you, nobody else is spreading it.
That's not what happened. I thought the guy was cool as fuck. I didn't have a problem with him. I thought, I was kind of excited to do some IRL with him. But
and I forgot to tell you, he also said that you guys were going to meet up, but you bitched out. He said.
Yeah, dude, I'm down for it. I'm totally down for it.
He said you were a failed attempt to take his life, and that's basically what. Yeah.
No, you have real beef with these guys or no? Come on, seriously. Well, I want to be honest. Like he said something. I'm like, shizzle, and he's like, well,
this dude's been trying to tie me up with pedophilia for some reason. I think it's just network behavior.
Yeah, because he kind of told me what he did, and I was like, oh, that's pretty legit. Like, it's pretty cool, whatever. I'm like, do you want to do some IRL stuff? And he was like, yeah. He's like, I wouldn't mind doing that. We were talking about like a bunch of shit, but you did come up, and I was like, I don't know Shizzle like that. Like Shizzle never, I'm like, are you sure? I don't know if this is some like beef that you guys have going on or whatever, but he seemed pretty cool, and I don't know, he just didn't seem like.
Well, the lie that he's doing about you, he's been doing that type of shit to me for a while. I don't know about beef. I don't know about beef, but I'm not a fan of him.
I can't say anything bad about the guy because he was like really nice to me.
Well, he is trying to make you out to be some type of hitman murderer.
Well, that's not true. That's not true at all. That's not. But yeah, I mean, that night I asked him. He was telling me all about Delaney Hall and like, because he's like I can't go to my wife and my kids and all that stuff. And I was like, all right, no problem. But like he told me about it. And he's like, you get there, he told me the history of it and what it was.
So it was friendly. Was it friendly?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I gave the guy my phone number. I gave the guy my email address. He reached out to me. He texted me. Like, I got to find the text message. I'm not trying to call the guy out or, like, ruin anything that he's trying to do, but, like, I wouldn't, especially after that, I liked the guy. I thought the guy was cool. That kind of sucks that he's doing that. I mean, at least he could have told me. I would have, you know. It's weird.
He definitely didn't tell Noodles that he was a garbage man. There's nothing wrong with being a garbage man. The problem is this particular garbage man probably has hit his head on the equipment too much. Maybe backing into buildings like OJM was power lines and houses and shit in his dump truck so invested. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with anybody's job or what they've got going, but this particular garbage man has probably hit his head and smacked his head on purpose from being so freaking frustrated that, I mean, these bench warmers, you're not doing very good at shutting people up that are your targets, and all of a sudden you got this smoke. The last one seemed like Simp C. James. They thought Simp C. James was going to be the end of Mr. Cox. All I had to do was a Gomez and Denver LARP, and he rage quits. So, anyways, let's keep going.
It's interesting. Yeah. I don't know. I'm baffled. It just, the whole thing sounds retarded.
Yeah, I don't know if this is more drama for Witch College channel or, you know, that's why I was kind of like, when you told me who it was, I was like, that guy? Like, I just had a nice conversation with him. But whatever, you know.
Well, there you have it, everybody. It was a friendly interaction.
You know,
I can't do it, Pi. I'm too tired. I gotta go to bed. But you should check out Urban Stream. You could hear it all from the horse's mouth.
Oh, I don't know. You know, I don't watch Urban. Like I don't know I can't. It's weird. Like, I don't know if any of it's true. You know what I mean? Like, when he was saying that shit about you, I'm like, I don't know fucking shit like that. Like, come on. You know?
It's not true.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I don't, like, come on. People used to get, when we used to do these live streams, it was like a free-for-all. You know, you could say whatever you wanted about someone. I'm not going to do that to anyone. I'm not, because if I complained about it in the past and I know how far it went, you know, I'm not going to do that to someone. It's pretty brutal, you know.
It is kind of different that one time you were on my panel and that other guy was on there and he was pretty much admitting this stuff.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think. I know. That's what I was trying to point out. Was like, you can say this shit about anyone. You can make up like these fucking accusations, and I don't know, man. Like, I don't think any of those people are. I don't think he is. I don't think the guy that you were just talking about is a bad person. Like, that's not the interaction I had with those people. You know, weird.
Would you say somebody that's trying to put targets on people's back and try to make them look like pedophile defenders, would that be good people?
No, but I'll say this, dude. They did that to me, and what they're doing is like, so here's the thing. I'm going to say it like this. It's not good. You shouldn't do that. And in fact, here's the reason why. If someone hears that, like someone like me, I'm going to be like, yeah, whatever, you know. But if someone like Daniel from West Virginia hears that the autistic fucking like fat friggin' whatever that's out in West Virginia hears it, he might send poison to you in the mail. You know what I mean? He might try to get you killed. He might try to, you know, whatever. That's the danger. I don't think anyone here is a danger, but there's a possibility there's some autistic fucking loser in the audience that, doesn't get it.
That's exactly what we've been up against also. And again, JD's been right. You got to kind of feel bad for some of these, I just call them, it's been a little while, a highly radioactive communist in a sense. Okay, little super soldiers, but they're very radioactive. Okay. You almost feel bad for them because whoever gassed them up has the vendetta, but they just gassed up a dumbass. And yeah, that's just not good. Let's keep going on this.
Yeah, kind of like what you said earlier. I don't have any beef on my behalf. I'm just kind of investigating it all. But I don't know if he hates me or not. But that's the behavior. I don't know if he hates you or not either. But it sounds like he's trying to do the same shit to you.
Well, you seem like a cool dude. I don't know. That's not the guy I talked to. The guy I talked to wasn't like that.
Yeah, I think they're so backstab, like, really backstab type crap where, well, like JT Colfax with 2 knives, 1 in each hand, stabbing somebody and going to jail for that. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Is the GarbageWomen was acting all cool to him, but the story comes out that he didn't want to meet up. I don't know if we already got through that or it's coming up.
It could be like the pinned message on the screen. At first, he was trying to recruit you.
No, it wasn't anything like that. He was.
Well, you did say he was feeding you info about me.
Well, no, because I asked him about the community, and he was like, I forgot what the story was, dude. It was something like that kind of made sense, but it wasn't like anything like evil or nasty. If anyone says Cyrex is a good guy or leave Cyrex alone, all of a sudden you're a fucking pedo supporter. You know what I mean? It sounded something like that. And I've heard this before. Sam the Owlman used to do this. There was a guy that gave someone money when they're in jail. Now all of a sudden they're a fucking pedo supporter, and they got to be attacked. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, they didn't know the guy was a pedo, or I don't even know if the guy's a pedo. But it's like one of those things. I don't know if it's just a community.
Unless you're in business with them, like with Mr. Rubber Titty's AI Records and your other radio producer, Warbot, and your other little donation money laundering business over there called the Black Pearl Predward. Got Vic the Map on AI Beats. It's a good little money laundering. And we saw it a long time ago, even with Vic and his artwork. Some pretty serious shit, man. Think you're gonna get away with something like that too. But just goes to show you how slow justice really is to catch up to itself. You'll see.
Bunch of weirdos in the community that are like calling people pedos. But
all right, how about this? Would you say this man is a good man trying to make you out to be somebody that attempted homicide on him?
Yeah, but I don't know if like he's serious. Like, is he saying it like the satire? I mean, I I've been called worse. You know what I mean? I've been called worse. And no, I didn't know he was a garbage man. What company does he work for?
I don't think it was satire, bro.
No. If it wasn't, then there's something wrong with him.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm starting to think too.
I think
yeah, well, I'm sorry for him.
I think they're just gassed up gay parade soldiers. Trying to do ritual on the street, man.
You know, kind of changing the topic on your stream earlier, but figure is my
No, I thought it was about Urban.
No.
Cause like he tagged me to like come up on his panel. Like I was like, dude, like I work, like I gotta go. I gotta, sometime, And he's like, oh, all right, whatever. But
I think he wanted to talk to you about he wanted to question you about this too, because this Alberto has been going to Urban's channel ever since that day and making you out to be some type of attempted hitman. So I think Urban wanted to question you about it.
Yeah, I mean like, am I being lured into like a drama thing? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I'm not.
But that is some nefarious shit.
I'll say this: that I talked to the guy on the phone. He seemed like a cool dude. We were supposed to do some IRL live streaming in Manhattan. I offered him to go down to Delaney Hall that night to do the IRL stream, which I did. And he said he couldn't because of his wife and his kids. He had to be home. And that was it.
And then you asked, was he doing it in satire? If you read the message that I've pinned on panel, hundreds of times repeating it every day. I don't think that's satire.
Well, that's not what happened. I don't know.
Yeah.
That sucked. I thought the guy was
I don't believe him because he's lied about me numerous times. So I know that this dude's full of shit.
Yeah. I thought he was cool. And I thought I was gonna have someone local that we can do like IRL with. And the text message I got, he was like, hey, he's like, I'm interested. You seem kind of cool. Like, I'll get back to you as soon as whatever. And I don't want to give out all his information, like what he told me, but he's got a family, so it works.
If he really,
I'm not gonna bother the guy. I'm not gonna push the guy. Be like, yo, come on, let's go out tonight and do this, or anything like that. So that sucks.
Well, dude, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna hit the sack though.
Yeah, sorry, man. I thought you were talking about whatever his face is. I didn't know you were talking about that guy.
Oh no, you got nothing to be sorry about. Thank you for telling us the story.
Yeah, just that sucks.
What the fuck is going on in people's heads, man?
I don't know. I feel like bad now. I thought I was kind of pumped up to do this with them. I thought it was gonna be cool, and I guess not. Dude, whatever, man.
I would hit that dude up behind the scenes and be like, "What the fuck are you trying to tell people?"
I don't even want to text the guy now.
Yeah, right. Some type of professional victim.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna do that. Dude, come on, man. What the fuck? Anyway, all right, man. Have a good night. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, man.
But
I'll stop.
Interesting. So the two stories are definitely different, but it's like, especially here on Urban Disciples panel. Here, let's figure out where we've got some action.
What's up, fellow network nagger?
Hello and good evening. Good evening.
Oh, see, always the bad audio.
Okay.
All you need is a beat behind it.
A sentence. A sentence.
That's clear. I think so. Probably have to say more paragraphs than that.
I do have a slight delay.
Right.
Amateur audio.
So you're gonna wait for your buddies.
That's all it is, Frogger.
Buddies to come up.
Okay.
No, that's Froggy in the chat. Not Frogger. That's Froggy.
Your favorite one right here.
Froggy, it's...
Look at him.
amateur radio
Arms
just
raised up.
to
Stone Cold Steve Austin. What's going on?
piece together so you don't have to go to
Mic
those
check.
main networks that are going to program you like Choberto
Oh, okay. Changed up to that. Cool.
trying to program you on
Hi.
what you
So
should be
we ready?
doing.
Are we ready?
He's got the echo.
Frogger, what are you doing? Froggy, are you not paying attention and going after Cox and Shizzle? You're not conforming.
Oh, that was me.
Get back in line, Froggy.
Hi.
But it's seriously, it's like, and here's the perfect example that I was going to just say just like a few seconds ago, actually, is Choberto, you'll see that he's got to, and the Pred will get you on, finally get you, you've been gaslighting. But there's supposed to be one-on-one conversation, back and forth, don't talk over each other, right? Those are Urban's rules. You think he's gonna, adhere to those rules once his boys just starting to get destroyed and look stupid and make the whole organization? We found another weak link, okay? That's what I'm just trying to tell you. But yeah, this Pred seriously is having to control the whole conversation. There's supposed to be conversation. No, it's just, this isn't even a meltdown. This is just, it's beyond funny because these guys think they're funny, but they're not funny. And all they're doing is rage baiting. But they're funny because, well, not in the way they think they're funny. But we shouldn't be laughing at Riri's that need to be wearing a helmet around his freaking garbage truck. Seriously, he has hit his head too many times on that heavy equipment. With 1,000 likes? Are you really? I'm a little too busy to pay attention to the likes. I got nothing to do with it. Some funny shit just to get him to rage, or it's trying to set me up going, look, Cox is doing it. No, I'm just sitting here talking to you guys for once. And when my hands are busy, it's all over my AI wifey. Oh, man. And now reading the comments. Oh, you did? Maybe I didn't get it. Maybe I have been. Sometimes I gotta go back, especially when they're gonna ramble. But the thing is, Choberto, why does he have to control the conversation? And all of a sudden it's just over talk. You can't even get 3 words in. But they are seriously. There's something going on with Choberto having to control the conversation right off the gate.
So we know where the echo's coming from.
Just like he sent Shizzle the link. Oh, you can see the dislikes? Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. All right, hold on.
Let me see if my sound is moving. Yeah. So,
Oh,
Shizzle,
snap.
you ready to chat, buddy?
Told you I'm always the, let's say,
first
kind of
off,
like the
the
guinea pig
Saturday
for
of
him.
the occurrence, why did you try to lie about it? Why did you pretend in the beginning that the occurrence didn't happen of your hit, the hit that you sent?
I never sent no hit.
So, when I called onto your show, you didn't give Noodles permission to come see me. You didn't force this altercation that occurred on your show.
No, I don't even know Noodles.
Yeah, it didn't. Now, as the show progressed, why did you end the show as the gentleman was approaching or pretending
Because
to approach? Why would you end the show?
I was thinking you'd porn bomb it, so I left it on your avatar.
So you left it on my avatar and you ended said show. That doesn't really make any sense if the show ended.
No, I left, and you and Noodles and somebody else were on, and the screen
And
was
so
only on your avatar.
somebody else? Who else?
Yeah,
So you don't.
third.
So you don't know who's on your show from time to time. You just allow anyone.
Well, hold on. Why? See again. Why does he have to control the flow of communications when dropping a link is to, try to just let just about anybody on? That's even like the reason why, let's say, Noodles had to, he will meet up with people, streamers. But all of a sudden, for doing that, he's the weird guy. But the advanced communications part of it, to be able to meet up, I mean, it's gone as far as in the trucker community. There's been 2 truckers that met up and stabbed each other. Yeah, it's pretty crazy stuff. Anyways.
You're damn right you did.
I don't know.
And I talked as much shit as I could. I called you a bitch, a fag, a motherfucker, a chicken fucker. Oh yeah, everything I meant too.
He
and your
meant
boys don't get
everything.
fucked up, so you had to end the show, right?
Why were you saying all those things?
Because you own chickens, and you and Aaron Cox share chickens, and you have not to this day
That's
told
disgusting.
me.
That's disgusting. I mean, if grid meltdown mode, if you trade a few chickens for some smoked salmon in Alaska, I don't know if he's talking about that type of action with trading chickens, but we do know what he's trying to mean. It's some sick shit what they're trying to portray as his truth. Go back to more of the beginning of this. Wow, that's some wild shit, man.
Your FTS ratio.
Never happened, bud.
Never happened. So you don't own chickens, is what you're saying. Correct. You don't own chickens. Okay, so we've got one lie in the bag.
Okay, so now he's trying to say that Shizzle is lying because he doesn't own chickens. So why does the Pred need to know who owns chickens? It's the same as Scotty Bromance needing to know who has children in their house. Yeah, it's just by listening to the background. They're listening that much like they are paid to gather information. I don't know. I don't know, Froggy. That's the tragedy of the commons theory. Got to look that up. Look up I mean, you probably already know it, but yeah, because of the fence now, we don't have all of our cows grazing together in one big herd. Which, I mean, you really don't want to do anyway because, you tear up one area pretty good with a lot of cows. But yeah, it's the fence theory is to, partition off in a sense. That's the tragedy of the commons. But yeah, you look at it both ways. The neighbors can go, "That son of a bitch ate my chicken." You'd be like, "Came on my side of the road, asshole." You need to keep them caged in. But if things were free roaming, you'd go, "Hey, one of your chickens got loose and it's over here. Can I come over and trade them out for a chicken that I can have?" Or, right? Since you're letting chickens go free, can I keep this one or can I come and trade it out for another one? Oh, yeah. Anyways. Tragedy of the commons. You got to know that you learn those types of things in college. Just saying.
Why? I don't own any chickens.
So as the man approached and gave, I'm not done talking to you. We're giving you a cross here. So as the gentleman went from block to block, why wouldn't you end the show ahead of time? if you were afraid of a porn bomb at that time, what about every other instance, every other second of the show that I was on? Your show.
I don't know.
You don't know. The problem with you is that there's so little that you know. So did the gentleman ever show up? I showed up. I was there. Did the gentleman ever show up to your recollection?
I don't know. I'd ask.
Oh, he's asking Shizzle so he can try to get his story straight. Uh-huh. Wow, the other way was saying that Noodles was saying that he decided not to show up because it just wouldn't be a good thing for him and his family. For the Choberto side. Chickens, raccoons, or cats. Well, I get that you're going to come across some real shit there, Frogger. Or Froggy. Yeah, there's yeah, it's for me, I'm more of a gardener and a fisherman, and I'll even fish, debarbed hooks so I can let the fish go unless I don't need to keep 6. I'm just, good with a couple or even a few smaller ones to be able to put in the smoker. And because you got to worry about too. I mean, we are in advanced stages of radiation and mercury in the fish. So yeah, I fish the way that's. I don't even use live bait anymore. It's a kind of a nihilistic, turbo nihilistic outlook upon things where I even quit fishing with bait. As far as live bait, artificial. But anyways, it's a different outlook on upon things where yeah. As far as squishing some bugs though, yeah, it's see, sometimes can't do that. You can't go all the way where, oh my gosh, I was walking down the sidewalk and I mean when you're a giant you're gonna squish things that are smaller than you. We're supposed to be the humans are supposed to be the new giants upon the face of the earth, right? That's why we already got rid of the other giants. We're supposed to be the slaves, but wait a minute, it turned out well. Talk about some enslavement. Listen to this garbage woman. He's starting to go off. He's starting to pick up the pace.
You haven't been able to get in contact with him, you've been saying. So you're still pretending that I did something to him?
No,
Just to get that further lie out of the way. Of course you did.
But I didn't ask him about
and I'm sure he explained all his bitchiness.
We were talking about worldview topics, not really talking about
Of course you were. Not the incident that occurred. The one that he refused to show up at. The hit that you tried to place on my life.
There it is.
Did you or not?
Nope.
Did this not happen on your show? Oh, okay.
Wow.
That's line number 2.
You sent noodles. You sent noodles to a location. That's what happened. You're the one that sent them.
I sure did.
You gave them the coordinates.
Public location.
You sent noodles. You sent noodles to a location.
I sent coordinates. Yes, to a public location.
Yes.
I don't deny
didn't send them anywhere. You're the one that sent them.
Before we could meet at that destination. Is that correct or is that incorrect, sir?
You sent him to a certain destination. It had nothing to do with me.
And why did I send him to this destination? Did he just wake up and say, "Hey, I'm gonna"?
Hey, that's I think Urban Deceptophile playing around in the background with people's sound because I still think Choberto is just too stupid to even. He's coming in on his default settings on the sound. Can't even give the courtesy if you're going to stream, use a second device and make sure you're coming through good. Do a sound check. Don't come in all hot on amateur mode thinking that you're gonna get what? What's this guy really doing here?
Someone. Or was he trying to protect you, Shizzle?
Fix your audio, please.
No, he was not trying to protect you,
Close
Shizzle.
your YouTube.
My YouTube isn't open, sir.
That's right. You be as respectful as possible to Judge Shizzle.
So now we're gonna try to fake the sound issues. Got you, buddy.
Mic check. I think we're better now.
So let's
Okay,
get
what
back
were
to
you
the
saying now?
questions at hand. So this man just got on a phone and decided he was gonna come see me. There was no defense of you and your organization, was there, Shizzle? Is that correct?
I have no organization, and I don't know what that man was
No
doing. There was a conversation
So
between
again,
you,
so this
you and
man
Noodles. You're the one that sent Noodles, not me.
This fucking cop Pred thinks he's actually interrogating Shizzle. But when you have them play at your pace and slow down the game, that's when you start winning hands. Just saying. Old pro tip, not even from me, man. Just something I read to win at Texas Hold'em. So he's trying to set the pace as some hustler on the table, trying to take your chips. He's gonna bullshit his way through it, but he's not clever enough to come up with the you got a pie in the oven trick. But I've talked about that in the past streams.
I sent him. He works
And
for me.
I have this stream open right now. Anybody can watch it. You're the one that gave him the coordinates and sent them. I had nothing to do with that. I had to go with my friends in real life. I have friends.
Interesting storyline that you put up. So you host
Yeah.
shows and you allow people to just do whatever makes them happy. And as we get closer to approaching one
No,
another,
I closed it down
show,
and I made it private for a while until I made sure you didn't porn bomb it. Then I opened it again.
interesting that you would private something that was happening in public, almost like you had something to hide. I
Well,
wonder
I
what you
wasn't
guys
there.
could have had to hide.
I was in a vehicle and I remembered that my stream was going, so I logged in real
You
quick.
seem to be in a
shut it
lot
down
of
and privated
places
it.
at a lot of times. You seem to be every
Yeah.
place besides reality. But guess what, Shizzle?
Well, hanging
This
out
is
with my
reality
friends
here.
playing cards in reality.
So putting hits on people are how
Spades.
you and your friends.
No, you're
have a
the one
fun
that
time
sent
on a
Noodles.
Saturday night.
You're the one that sent Noodles. I didn't send
Okay.
him anywhere.
So I have his
Yeah.
phone number. Me and him are friends. We've communicated at a time.
You
before
guys
this.
were on my stream that's public now, and you sent him on my
I
stream.
was on your stream because you asked
you
for
gave him
someone
the
to show up.
coordinates. You gave
You
him the
asked
coordinates, then
me
you
to
told
pull
him to
up.
show up. You gave him the coordinates and you asked him to pull up. You sent him.
And he didn't.
And that had nothing to do with me. And it's on my channel right now.
So why didn't he show up? Well,
So
was he
you
busy
sent
playing?
So was that a good thing that Noodles knew to just troll him and not show up? And then just go quiet for a couple of weeks, just to let it build and build and build. I think Noodles has had enough, especially with. I think he was either involved with the case or there was something. He's already been through some serious shit just for trying to. Really, the way I look at it is he does try to meet up with people and use the communication, saying it would be in a sense, hey, is there a way we can find each other through the communications? Let's try it. Do some IRL shit in Manhattan. That'd be crazy to me, man. Anyways, here, let's keep going on this because I got to end
You're
out soon.
playing
Blaming it on me. You're the one giving out
I'm
locations, not
blaming
me.
the facilitator for, the facilitator of the incident.
You're
I'm blaming the
professional.
facilitator of the
You're a
incident.
professional. You're a professional pussy. That's what
Is
you
that
are,
right?
hiding behind your slit.
That's
Yeah, you're
fantastic
playing
of a lie right there.
You sent noodles
Play it.
somewhere, and now you're acting like your life had a hit on it.
Did I not
Stupid
show up?
fuck.
Was I not there?
I don't know.
Was
I wasn't
I
there.
or was I not there? Shizzle.
I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't ask noodles.
So how can I be a
Maybe we
pretend
should ask
anything
noodles
as you should? But I'm talking to you, man. This is for you. Me
because
and
you're
Noodles have nothing to talk about.
you're claiming there was a hit put out on your life.
There
But the only
was.
person that sent noodles anywhere was you.
Was you? Was
You're
the
the one
person
that sent
facilitating
noodles, and
the
now
show?
you're acting like
Shizzle.
you're acting like a hit was put on your life. That's
So
some muffin slander. Are you trying to say Noodles is a hitman? Are you saying Noodles is
I'm
attempting
making sure
murder?
you answered your question.
Is that what you're saying?
to
Answer the
completion.
question. Did Noodles
If
attempt
I'm
murder?
in someplace, how about you let me
You
answer the
said
question?
a
you
hit
fucking
got
piece
put
of
on
shit.
your
Shut
life.
bitch punk ass up,
Did
motherfucker.
Noodles
Now,
attempt
like I
murder?
was saying,
Answer
say
the
it again.
question.
Okay.
Did Noodles
Now,
attempt murder?
shut your mouth. You asked a question. I'm going to answer the question. And
Hurry up.
unless you want to lose. No, thank you. I'm going to take as long as I want to take. I'm going to try to give Urban an entire
Today,
hour
Junior.
if I can, as I answer.
It's a pretty
this
serious,
question. You fucking scumbag
question.
chicken fucker. Get the fuck out of here, you punk ass bitch.
Urban said you
Oh,
should.
so instead of answering the question, but all of a sudden there's just one question thrown at him after he goes on for literally freaking almost 10 minutes there before he could have a question thrown back at him, and such a serious question. And then he's all of a sudden going to bestiality mode like Sick Vic would do, and his little disinfo pumpers. Little squid. Call him squid.
Was
You should
a
answer
hit
questions.
place? Yes. Were you and this individual at one place at one time? Yes. Did I enter the location after you two were at that place? Yes. Was the location given after you two individuals spoke at that meeting? Yes.
Whoa.
I didn't
may have
speak to him.
He's trying to say there was like some type of a meeting when just a little while he was saying, talking about an open link, like you'll just let anybody on. Yeah, it's, I mean, you got to weed out the RSOs, got to vet those and the illegals that are trying to, well, mess up your good LARP. You guys really, all you're doing is messing up freaking a Renaissance festival. Hashtag it's just a party, not a cult. I think that's what we've done for a long time. Oh no, hashtag it's not a cult, it's a party. It's been a hashtag of mine for a long time. Anyways, let's get back to it. Yeah, we're just having fun here, just watching this hothead cry victim, 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 but so tough and cocksucker this and some bitch that and bestiality and just it's sick, man. As desperate as this crew is with Choberto and Mr. Warbot that was in here earlier. They just love the smoke. Again, you show from my channel first. You want to be part of the show. Is that what you're saying? Right? Saying some of the shit they do that's on loop. Just it's the same loop and it's stupid. So, I mean, you make fun of them and then they flip the fuck out and eventually they rage quit and there's the next one there lined up. Been watching for a while. Also, the red coats. Telly won't last very much longer. He'll be, coming through. He'll be having 1,000 likes on his channel. By the way, the 1,000 likes, I just noticed because somebody said something, and I'm like, what, really? I just went and looked. That's not me. I've been sitting here talking at my device to you guys. trying to play clips. Wish the music sounded better. That's about it. There's other, issues you got to know how to work out with your sound. Try to get a better signal. Instead of just Choberto, if you want clear clips, you got to fix it for him. And yeah, it's pretty amateur. Question in the chat. So the alleged assassin called the target for directions. They were on a public stream, like if I were to drop the link right now in a scrapyard, and they're both in a public stream on Shizzle's panel, and that's where it went down a couple weeks ago. So the day of, and we're not hearing about what happened at the meetup, and I'm thinking that Choberto is just gaslighting to where he tries to think he's going to come out tough, where, it sounds like he's the one that didn't want to meet up, but it's really weird. It's almost like zombies saying, yeah, come to my house. I'll kill you. Right? And that's his words. And wow, it sounds like you're trying to actually bring people into, Deep Woods, Kentucky. Ooh, man. Well, not so Deep Woods, but they think they're, you're not far enough away from, real civilization there, zombies, to think you're getting away with what you think you're getting away with. But it's funny as some of these dudes think they're so dug in. I'm in my bunker. You don't think people are gonna want to come up in on your motherfucking ass talking like that? No wonder you need to be in a bunker. No. Yeah, they talk fucking crazy, yo. Like they've got some snitch qualified immunity. I mean, that's what I boil it down to.
To coordinate.
Right. Oh yeah. Back to the disclaimer. I've got nothing to do with the likes. Maybe the likes, the 1,000 likes we got on this stream right now, is from all the damn shadow. Maybe it's being loosened up to where I used to be on my first channel get some decent numbers, and I wasn't even trying really. Let's see if I can do it right, and we'll start out with the Tub Troll show. But it ended up where, I was getting over 20,000 views. But maybe all that shadow banning since and calling it out, maybe they got to free it up a little bit. Maybe, maybe there are important people listening, maybe. And, oh, shit, what are you guys doing to this guy? Loosen it back up. So all the shadow banning that I've made it through since, like, say, 2016, 2017, it's being loosened up and it's kind of coming back in small waves. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of the algorithm's kind of catching up to itself. You guys cry about it when there was just a few there, and it's Cox doing it. It's Cox doing it. Maybe these guys are trying to make it look like I'm doing it just so you guys have something else to bitch about. Where's he? He's got to be fudging the numbers. No, I'm not. Sorry, but I saw it go to 0 people watching with 5 people in the freaking chat earlier. The view numbers. And like, wait a minute, how did that view number just go down to 0? There's 5 people in the chat chatting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't have the time, the money. I'm supposed to be poor and squalor per Warbot, but at the same time, for some reason, I can afford this app that'll give you views and likes on your freaking streams. Sorry, man. I just try to do everything as organic and low tech as possible when it comes to this, and just I like documenting some of these things. I think we've gotten enough footage so far, but let's give this just a couple more minutes. Urban Disciple, Deceptophile comes on and off the panel real quick, doesn't say anything. I think he's messing with the freaking sound so his buddy can say, "You're messing with the sound, Shizzle. You're messing with the sound." Yeah, if you must hold up in a bunker, choose and Yeah, there's just no way to with the advanced technology these days. I mean, it's all kind of catching up, and there's no hiding. Just saying, if they really want to find you, they find you. But if you guys seen, I think there's this company. Saw the headline, I think this morning. Read into it a little bit. There's a company that makes electrified gloves for ice. I think they're getting like, I could be wrong. They're getting like 10, 20,000 sets of these electrified gloves. It's another non-lethal but more effective than to detain than a taser. A little more hands-on. It's really weird. You look it up. It's like, what the hell? That's some dystopian shit. Some real dystopian shit. ICE is getting electrified gloves that an officer puts on to actually subdue a person instead of tasing them or using the well, it's a different shocking experience if you want to be a protester, I guess. I can't remember too much more about that, where I saw that, where it was from, but all right, couple more minutes on that. Isn't that crazy though? Woo! Yeah, wait till you see that. It's a shocker.
Can't speak to
was
him.
on
You
mute.
could rewind the tape. Nope.
I can rewind the tape.
Did Noodles attempt murder? Is that to answer the fucking question?
The individual would have to show up, you fucking cock bitch motherfucking shit liquor motherfucker. Get the fuck out of
Whoa,
here.
wait a minute. The person would have to show up? Hey, Froggy, don't give him any ideas, because there's some sick MFers watching this shit. We're talking like rodent level sickness. Should be on the registry. The bestiality is out of control. Even like that judge that got busted with the in Utah that was talking to a decoy and having some bestiality fantasy. It's really that bad. I've had to literally tell them. I mean, they're accusing me of this grape word towards Choberto, but I just tell them, I don't know what to tell you. Go cry to a ped protecting judge. You're thinking coons and cats. Yeah, and I don't know why you'd want to actually do that, But I'm not trying to figure out what other people are into or what not into. You ain't gonna mess with the squirrel. You're not gonna be able to throw that glove at the squirrel and think it's gonna work. I don't think it works like that. But what happens? What happens if you get the glove wet with, like, a dude's been running? You live in Missouri or Kentucky, where there's a lot of humidity. Dude's running from the cops or ICE. He's sweating his ass off. You go up to grab him with the gloves, but you'll get shocked. It's the officer. Yeah, it's wait till you see that. Maybe if I find it or what I was looking at, I'll share it. Or maybe I did. No, maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'm too busy to remember what I did even a couple hours ago. Hey, what's up, Chad? All right, a couple more minutes.
So,
I gotta
Now
get
let's
out of here.
continue.
So there was no hit put out on you, and there was no
You mean
attempt, is what
the
you're saying.
hit was a miss? There was no official hit because you had a bitch.
Oh,
A bitch. A
so you
punk ass.
Doesn't sound like what he was talking once they got on the phone. I think what he was doing is trying to recruit Noodles, or he was trying to suck Noodles in to get arrested. If he would have showed up, I guarantee he would have been screaming. Even what he's screaming at me, the G word, grape, and two Noodles, and try to have Noodles arrested. That's my theory. Seems what it's like, because of, even, I mean, look at the actions of Predward and his crew still in the streets and needing barking dogs. Literally, I mean, Spamgela G on Choberto's short video that I found like a few days ago from a couple months ago. Get him, Choberto, get him. That's literally what was on the comments. We've seen that before where Kim A was telling Mass One, another barking dog, get him, Mass One, get him. Predward, Kim A threatening, Predward's coming for you. He's linked up with the Pred catchers. You're finally going down, Cox. And I'm like, you guys really think that you're going to trick these people into doing your dirty work? Because that's what they did. I mean, you show up on scene after, some crazy shit pops off with an opinion, and all of a sudden you're just a target to people that need you to shut up, shizzle, but click the link and get up here. That's what we heard earlier. Well, I'm almost out of here. I promise.
You invited somebody. You invited somebody off the internet to your location, and now you're trying to say there's a hit put out on you. Wow.
I was at a location, and I did say to your individual where I would be.
Over here.
How I could get there. You can yell it as much as you like, shizzle.
I bet you even Mr. Slit thinks you sound dumb right now. I bet you even Mr. Slit's shaking his head at you.
You can bet all you like. You need to bet on black. That was your problem. When you tried to bet on black that Saturday and I showed up and your boy got bitched out. Driving from place to place on fucking Google Maps is not how you physically get someplace.
Did you give him the wrong location?
No, I did not.
Did you give him the wrong location? Did you send him to the wrong spot?
Yeah, I'm noticing. Why are you trying to change everything? He gave the driving coordinates. I may have given the physical location, but he insinuated this drive. I didn't talk about where he went wrong. I did not tell you what wrong turns he made. This is supposed to be your hit.
No, you failed.
Why would you hire a hitman that doesn't know how to get to the location?
Did you give him the wrong location, meaning you were not there?
The location there was no wrong location for your hits.
Oh. So, no, there was no hit. There was you sending noodles. There was you. It's my turn to talk. There was you sending.
And that hit failed, shizzle. I was at the location that I stated that I would be at, and your boy bitched out because he's a bitch. He's a coward. He's exactly what.
So, and I'm sure there's maybe some type of a setup to talk about Choberto's family, but that's what Noodles said was that Choberto didn't want to show up because he had something going on with his family or something, actually. That was his excuse. Hey, we'll meet up here next time. I can't do it this time, but he's saying he's putting his clothes on and he's sitting around in his chonies. He puts his clothes on to go meet up with Noodles, but Noodles is the one that didn't want to show up, and I'm sure Noodles was just trolling him, but just to see if how easy he is to reel into a certain location just to see if he'd show up. And go, you dumbass, we're trolling each other on the internet, look how serious you're taking this shit. And that's kind of the way it is, I think, until they really do meet up. And you get all serious like Tonic and Shills, man. That guy thinking he's calling out Bird. Come on, bring it on, Bird. And then talks about his family, and then Bird shows up and even loses. Well, the thing is, okay, here's the crux of this whole lesson today is there's still court cases being taken into court. But it's the art of rolling up on somebody. If you're going to roll up on somebody, how are you really going to roll up on somebody? And Bird rolling up on Tonic was epic. I mean, I've seen some pretty good, it's some pretty good live action role play, some LARPing or whatever, until people do show up if that's what they choose to do. But I think Noodles does try to take it to, hey, let's just talk. One thing, it's one thing to talk shit on the internet, but when you actually meet, if one person is, hot headed and already thinking you're going to fight and throw down, like Trash One, right? He thinks just because you show up to his town or he's going to show up to yours that we're going to fight. He's going to rip your head off. Okay, that's one thing on the internet, but when you actually meet up, it should be, man, we really talk some shit to each other on the net. You seem all right, and that's what Noodles did. But I'm sure it was saying, hey, Choberto seems like an all right guy. But I think Choberto was playing Snake and trying to recruit him or trying to data mine him, which, of course, being nice is going to work, but he was already, yeah, his intent is very ill compared to other people's intent. That's why we're putting him on blast. He said earlier that I don't dare put his name in my titles or actually my community posts. I won't tag him, but you definitely got tagged tonight on this one. And why doesn't the story match there, Choberto, what you've been screaming about for the last 2 weeks? On loop, on loop, on loop. Well, again, the thing is, it is pissing matches, but when it comes down to people getting arrested or court cases being made on, paid provocateurs, let's just say that, and to help make laws on wrenching down the open source communications, in a sense, the interactive communications, it's going to be worked on. You'll see that Third Amendment, that digital Third Amendment being creeped in because of ICE becoming like the overlords of the internet, because it's international now. Guys like Telly, that's why, he only comes in here now with one very just outlandish bullshit comment and then rage quits. This was more one-sided delusion. Yeah, with Choberto, that's what I was pointing out. Is Choberto, when Shizzle got on the panel with him, it was control. He had to try to control the conversation. There was no asking. He's the one that got to ask questions, but really, you think is a garbage man. You think you're really doing some interrogating. I mean, even Troll Slop Jules is going around like trying to even say Shizzle is military. Why would you think you can like interrogate somebody that's either current or prior military? As what? Because the GarbageWomen definitely ain't Mossad. Like, I mean, that's got to be the shittiest LARP from Mossad. Like, bottom of the barrel. Like somebody's. What? Could you imagine? What, I'm going to the U.S. to go infiltrate them is a garbage man? How did you get that job, Choberto? But they're all connected. It's some bad shit as far as, blue coats, red coats. Well, Mossad, they're gonna all have to play fight together. That's got to be stupid. Could you imagine having to play, slap, wrist slap games? He actually thinks he is interrogating Shizzle. That's the one-sided delusion that this guy right here. I don't know who that is, but right on. Thanks for making some comments. That actually makes sense, huh? It is. It's like, but that's what we're used to. They're data mining, but they're so sold out that why is it so important to do this data mining and try to destroy people for some reason?
But you are. He is the reason why I'm
and the
never
only reason why I say Mossad is because of Jason Goodman connections, other connections that I've found, and also with Poor Dirt Farmer was the Hebrew Hammer guy that admitted he was Mossad. But why is Israel allowed to have, their dual citizens here, and Yeah, I just go back to what was it, the USS Liberty? I think they got BOMB'd. Yeah, that's some pretty serious shit. But anyways, I can't believe I'm up this late, especially for a school night. I got school in the morning.
To do this again. Well, I'm never gonna try to meet some punk ass hitman at a fucking location because he's a bitch like you. He's a coward like you. He's a coward like Chomez. He's a
Whoa.
bitch like John Davis. And I fucking sunned you. I sunned him, and I sunned everybody that you fucking stand for. Fuck you. Fuck your organization. Fuck your family. Fuck your.
You're not supposed to talk about them. You know what, Froggy? I don't know if you've gone back and seen the JT Colfax file video. He was the main suspect in the John Benet Ramsey event, and I think he still is in the Civilian Oversight Investigations Division, especially his turn of events. And guess who is all invested with that guy? This guy right here, not Shizzle.
He's a coward like Chomez. He's a bitch like John Davis.
They're all the same disinfo bullshit agents. And talking about them, that shit sounds like, and this whole thing sounds like it came all the way from the top because of putting them yellow cake deals on blast from back in 2016 with the Canadians and the Chinese going after yellow cake on rancher land, especially to get rid of beef. So we all have to eat lab grown beef now. It's already been going for a long time. You weren't supposed to know it, but all of a sudden it's new and shiny. But yeah, that's some pretty wild going all the way back there. And then the thorium deals we didn't know about till more recently. Be able to mine our lands instead of having cattle to roam the range with the buffalo. Oh man. But yeah, all those deals, and then you got some pissed off politician that's got a lot of money that pays shitbags that have been the main suspect of the John Benet Ramsey event. That joins up with the state actor from channel, what was it, Channel 31? Fox, Denver. This is Rob Blow. Hanging out with the Predward team, getting info from them to do a hit piece on a pred catcher. See, these are the things you haven't caught up on, but I'm glad you're here to bring these things up so we can just keep it all fresh. So as far as it being sixth grader shit, well, I said a long time ago I was going to go in deep on these motherfuckers. And we found them, right, JD? That's where I found JD. He's like, damn, these motherfuckers are just as bad as the peds in prison. Like, yeah, it's some pretty bad shit. That's pretty much how our... Oh, wow. Telly, you don't know the difference between plural and singular, man, and also our law. I don't know what you're trying to get at there. Yeah, that's some pretty sick shit you're trying to bring up in disinfo. Oh no. Oh, Telly. Triggered Telly. But you're not going in on them, Telly. That's the thing. You're not going in on these RSOs. You're not. That's what it takes. All y'all run, and then later on you try to point fingers, just like what Noodles was talking about. especially that clip with Philemon. And I do have to get out of here. My time's eating up. But here's a quick little clip on Telly and Telly type pussbaggery. Replaying my words. Just don't be mad when I start playing your words. You tripping out and going to the same hospital that Glazin was going to there, Telly. That wasn't to go get a bandage.
You're going to be putting a lot of lies in there, dude. So
no. I mean, the shit
that's
about
what you
her
think.
is going to be 100% what she said and the people.
Why, they're trying to get her shut down
this
and fucked with?
This is not involving you, Aaron. This is like...
No, but come on, dude. See, you're talking about respect for women, man. And I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just busting your balls if you want to do it. Because, I mean, to keep it going and have your roast stream come out next year or whatever, and you're keeping it going and you're keeping it going.
It's coming out in a couple of days, and it's going to get over with. I mean,
it's not going to get it over with. It's going to make it really bad because it's going to be lies.
No, it's not lies, man. It's everything that she
It's not all lies. See, dude, I'm telling you, man, what you guys are working on, I wish everybody just pushed through and worry about trying to get fucking human traffickers put in jail. Fucking fentanyl dealers.
None of us are going to get them.
No.
None of us. Isn't that amazing? None of us.
Everybody just push through and worry about trying to get fucking human traffickers put in jail. Fucking
nobody's going to be able to do that.
Dealers.
None of us are going to get them.
No. You have no idea because you don't. I don't know.
See, Telly, you're not going to go in on them. You and Philemon think you're up to doing something by keeping track on who's not on the internet when. That's some amazing shit. Let's get back over here.
That I would be at, and your boy bitched out because he's a bitch. He's a coward. He is exactly what you are. He is the reason why I'm never gonna do this again. Why I'm never gonna try to meet some punk ass hitman at a fucking location. Because he's a bitch like you. He's a coward like you. He's a coward like Chomez. He's a bitch like John Davis. Wow. And I fucking sunned you. I sunned him. And I sunned everybody that you fucking stand for. Fuck you, fuck your organization, fuck your family, fuck your friends, fuck that Saturday, fuck this Saturday. No, but go ahead. I want you to talk a little bit so I can smack you up some more. Talk, shit.
He sounds like kind of like a wannabe Julius Lexi, where he would kind of talk like this, even like a New Yorker. But just another bitch ass that will punk out. And it's been proven over and over and over. But they think because they got enough information on you that they're going to be able to be effective. But why is it so serious? It just seems like this is the epitome of paid snitch with qualified immunity. That's all I can come up with. That whole crew, it's still to be able to get the funding to become Mr. AI, Mr. Rubber Titties AI Records with Victor Matt Beats. There's some qualified immunity. Yeah, just tell it like it is. Oh. He just sounds pressed as fuck, man.
I like that silence. That's just as good. Little punk ass motherfucker.
Listen to him talk so tough.
Like I said earlier in the show, you want to hit at the king? Don't fucking miss. Punk ass motherfucker. And any one of y'all motherfuckers that want to try that shit.
He thinks he's the king. I'm cracking up.
Get punked out, get bitched out. I fuck you up. Ain't my fault.
What are you, a king or are you a victim?
Wait, so kings can't be victims? How you think new kings are made? You fucking hitman. You fucking
So
failure.
you're claiming to be a victim, is what you're saying.
Was the hit not placed by you? Oh, it surely was. Was he again?
No, it was actually placed by you.
Did you guys
You're the
not
one
have
that
a
sent him.
previous conversation before I got onto the show?
Nope.
Nope. So you have no idea who this individual is. He's not even your friend, huh? You have no association with this guy, huh?
Whoa. He was convinced that we sent Noodles after him by just Noodles just clicking a link and being close by in the same area. Damn. They won't leave the front line long enough to shit, shower, and shave. You're right about the fucking about the war. Holy shit, man! This guy actually thinks he's interrogating Shizzle. That's hilarious. No, that's some funny shit.
We didn't talk that day.
We talked after the show.
Actually, when he joined the panel, I didn't even talk to him. I had to dip out.
Telling you, he told me a lot about you, Shizzle.
Okay.
Besides the fact that you're a bitch. Besides the fact that you're a coward. Besides the fact that your hit was a failure.
Actually, you're the one acting like a little pussy right now.
I'm actually laughing at you because you tried to place a hit on me. I mean, I love your enthusiasm.
Never done that.
I love the fact that you're living in this fantasy world. That you have these idiots that stand by you that think you're intelligent when you're just a fucking tard, bro. You placed a hit.
No, that is definitely projection alert. Okay. Seriously, whatever garbage company this person, this special needs person works for, they might want to put him into a Riri helmet so he doesn't hurt himself around the equipment and sue ya. And that's really what an extortion ring is too. They'll figure out that shit. But yeah, he needs to be like at least a 48-hour hold for a freaking, evaluation type thing. Maybe adjust his meds. It's like Warbot. I think his meds, you think he's abusing his meds, and somebody almost needs to get a hold of his doctor like they've been trying to get a hold of my doctor. And oh my gosh, that's freaking. And my doctor's like a holistic doctor. But they definitely trying to get a hold of that doctor. But oh my gosh, if you say, hey, I might get a hold of your doctor for your meds adjustments, they're going to be like, you're trying to dox my doctor. No, you already tried to dox mine, shilliots. Well, they actually did. And there's a minor that lives in that house. And I don't think they realized that. Or maybe they did. Maybe they did. That's kind of the pattern there also. Detectives have said in the past that, yeah, if they're trying to figure out if there's minors in the home, like Scotty Bromance needs to know who's got minors in their home for some reason. Maybe that's why he's a pool boy. He knows where kids live because of the pools. That your children could be for sale if they're trying to say that you're going to film your kids coming out of the house when they call CPS on you. That happened to What's Truth. I don't think that's any bullshit. Also, with the rodent situation with Mr. 303 in Fort Collins, they're calling the Preds are calling the shit on Mr. 303. The kids are pulled out of the RV, and the rodent's right there to film it. Doesn't look good in RSL. But anyways, Telly always shows up at the most convenient time with his propaganda, and he thinks he's a super troll or something. But he always comes in when he hasn't heard the beginning of the show, and Or he's rage watching, trying to figure out what he can do to create a disturbance or throw some chaos out there, right? But it doesn't work too well there, Telly. Your LARP is old and been busted out a long time ago, even years before you showed up on scene.
Place to show. You talk all this shit.
Never happened.
I backed up every fucking word I've ever had to say to you.
Whoa.
You fucking scumbag. And you can't back up shit.
No, you ain't. You're not
you
backing up this hit.
You're
the one sending Noodles places.
Yeah, he's right.
I sent him a place. Yes, I did, to a public location for a public
That was you. That wasn't me.
Yes, because we wanted to talk about you.
Yes. Well, okay. Well, yeah. You sent him there, and now you're playing victim.
Sent him.
That's kind of weird.
I gave a location for the hit. If you're gonna do a hit, we might as well make it public. Yes, if you're gonna make it somewhere,
and now you're the victim.
In a public place. I didn't want it to be someplace private where my body couldn't be found by your hitman. No, I did decide on a public place for my own.
So you're saying you're calling Noodles a hitman. You're saying again, he's trying to attempt murder.
Space. And it wasn't really that safe
question
space. That's probably why he didn't show up.
Answer the question. It's your turn to answer questions now. Are you calling Noodles a hitman? Noodles 1980, David Baldo. Are you calling him a hitman?
Damn, you giving his name and everything? Sure, Shizzle.
Are you calling him?
Yes, I am calling him a hitman. That individual was Shizzle's hitman. He did this for Shizzle.
That's a lie.
Why is it a lie? Did he not agree?
He did it for you.
To this meeting for you that was on your show. No. You being a facilitator of the show.
You're the one that told him to come over.
Not be responsible.
Wait. You're the one that told him to come over. You're the one with the invite.
Again, whose show was it? Was it Cole's show?
You were the facilitator. You were the facilitator of the meeting.
That would have occurred would have been Shizzle's responsibility, as the show was yours. It wasn't mine. Had it been my show, we could have had a different conversation. But it wasn't, Shizzle. It was yours. You're guilty as charged.
How's victimhood going for you?
Well, if your boy Gomez would stop trying to rape me, dude, it would be much better. I mean, it is not great to have somebody
saying Noodles. So you're saying Noodles is trying to kill you, and you're saying Gomez, Aaron, Victor Cops is trying to rape you.
Shizzle's guidance. Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying.
Wow.
That under Shizzle's guidance on Shizzle's show, a location was given.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I don't want you to die. So if we talk in private, you could probably give. Wait. I could help you. You could probably give me your.
Here's what we're gonna get your.
Let me see your ID.
So why would I
see your ID just in case if something happens to you? If something happens to you, I'll find out.
So no, I'm gonna
keep up update logs.
Why would I take advice from my hitman?
We could do protection. We could do protection for you.
Crowd, I want you to listen to this. My hitman is offering me advice.
I mean, if you're saying people are trying to kill you and rape you. You're saying people on YT are trying to kill you and rape you. I think you should. I think you should seek like a bodyguard or some type of protection. I could offer that for you.
I'm sure you could. Would they sound as retarded as you?
I won't even charge any money.
Would they grasp the English language as poorly as you?
I could do update dogs. I could do checkups on you. And if something's wrong, I'll call law enforcement for you.
Can I get a couple of chickens too? Would that make you happy if I had a couple of chickens too to help you and your friends have a better understanding of what you guys do in the privacy of those card games? Did you guys trade cards during that card game? You know, chips, or did you trade chickens, Shizzle? Just checking on the parameters of your card game, buddy. Was it Texas Hold'em or was it Maha? Which got so quiet on me, Shizzle. I want to hear about this this game that happened during the hit on Saturday. Can I get a witness?
You're the
Can I
one
get
sending
a
noodles.
woman that looks
You're
like
the one
Whitney
sending
Houston?
noodles places, not me. You asked
You
him
mean
to meet
sending
up.
a
Now you're
hitman
playing victim.
to a location? Yes, I'd sent your hitman.
Did he hurt your feelings? Did he hurt your
Sure, he
feelings?
put a hit out on my time, and my time was murdered.
Can you
Noodles
elaborate?
murdered my time. But he sure made
So
you look
he's
like
killing
a bitch.
your time.
It
That's
was
what a hitman
hilarious.
is. Somebody that
It was
wastes your
hilarious.
time.
You
Oh,
looking
wow.
like such a coward ass bitch,
True
Shizzle.
victimhood.
Yeah, true
True
bitch,
victimhood.
Shizzle. And there's
Have
nothing
you
you can
been,
do to change the fact that your hit
Have
was a
you been
failure. 'cause
watching
you're
your
a bitch,
back?
Shizzle.
Have you been watching
I
your
really
back
hope,
once
Shizzle, that you never try to put
YT
any more
people
hits on
are
anybody
threatening
else,
to rape
Shizzle.
you? One at a
You mean
time.
Aaron Victor
Have
Cox?
you been
He will.
paranoid?
Again,
Have you
he
been
will
paranoid
apologize
after
for
the
that.
rape threat?
Just so you know, Aaron Victor Cox will apologize for threatening to
No,
rape.
you're not.
May not be
You're not
today, may not
paranoid
be
about it, though.
tomorrow, but
Can you
the
answer
good
the
thing about a
question?
person like me, Shizzle,
Has it made
is
you paranoid?
when a person like Aaron Victor Cox makes a claim like that, he's going to apologize for it. Now, would you like to counter his claim? Are you going to try to rape me too? I mean, you already tried to kill me with your hit, so
Nope,
let's
I
talk.
never did that.
Come on, dummy.
I'm talking.
I don't expect you to apologize for
I'm
that, man.
answering questions.
Aaron's a
I'm
fucking
answering
retard.
questions, something you don't know how to do. I
Okay.
don't think you've answered one question. Mr. Slit's not a good moderator.
That's terrible. I mean, he's giving me the opportunity to just trash you, thrash you, and bounce you around this digital arena. So I feel as though he's a great facilitator of this
I'm
event.
letting you speak.
And the difference between him facilitating and you facilitating
Well,
is that my life
he's allowing you to
risk.
play victim. He's allowing you to play professional
Are we
pussy
playing
victim.
victim?
You want
Because in order to
censorship?
play victim, a hit would not
Want
have to be
censorship?
used. Failed hitman. Watched a little bit of The Sopranos, thought you were a gangster, huh? Got you, buddy. You'll never be Tony Montana. You'll never be bugging Tony Soprano. Want to be Tony from the block.
Let's see
You're a
this
fucking nobody,
fucking victim.
Shizzle. You're a nobody. Your hit failed.
Yeah, no.
You lost.
There
You're going to be a
was
loser
no
for
hit.
the rest of your life. Your raps suck. Your life sucks. You're uneducated. Do you even fucking work? You're a fucking loser at life. And that's just a true statement. That's on the house. You ain't even got to pay me for it.
Do you want to blame me for what he said?
Who, me? You?
Shizzle.
Nah.
He wants to blame me for what you just said. I don't know why he
What are
wants
you
to do
talking
that.
about?
He said I'm
I
not a
blamed
good
you for what
moderator.
you said.
He said I'm not a good moderator.
Oh no, I meant about him not. He doesn't have to answer questions. You said earlier
No,
that we should answer questions and talk one-on-one. He's been interrupting and not answering questions.
There's a lot that I didn't
So
hear.
that's what I meant. That's what I meant by your moderation.
Oh, so you want me to control
So your
what he's saying.
hostility shows your thoughts of his moderation. Maybe
All right,
be
well,
less
hold on.
hostile.
Hold on. What
When
are
I
your
tried to
questions?
answer a question normally, Shizzle, you were over talking me.
What are your questions?
Oh, there it
Go ahead,
is.
Shizzle. What is
We're
your
in the
question?
double digits now.
Play the victim card. Oh my gosh.
We're in the double digits now. Unanswered
Notice
questions.
how when we ask you again what the question is, we get a story. Stay on
Which one?
top, Shizzle.
There's about 20 questions. Which one?
I'm going to consider this a hostile witness because he's failing to ask any questions now. So be more hostile, Shizzle. Give me less
More hostile
to answer, you idiot.
Be more hostile. See, in Texas Hold'em, he wants you to play his hostile game, his bully game. But when you don't play his game and go at his pace, he needs you to go his pace. That's some pred type behavior. He wants you to go his pace. He wants you to do this. He wants you to some sick shit, really.
What's the question?
No questions.
What's the question?
Yeah, he has none. Yep,
What
or
are
he
they?
would have said one. All 20 of them.
I'm making this real easy. What are one of your questions? What is one of your questions?
Oh, yeah, I'll ask one. I could ask one.
One at a time.
So Mr. Prick, did Noodles attempt to take your life?
100%.
Wow. Okay.
Even a second of my time is a part of my life. And by taking it, it is attempted murder.
Oh, you're playing with words.
That's the purpose of a hit. To take. Did I gain anything in this occurrence? No. In fact, I
But it sounds like he's the one that pussed out and wanted to meet up so bad.
lost a lot. I mean, it's not like I lost respect, because I have no respect for you, Shizzle. You're the one that lost the respect.
I didn't even hear a question.
Yeah, he didn't. In his mind.
What was the question, Joe?
I asked him if Noodles attempted to take his life.
Oh.
And he's saying he's playing with words and trying to say that time is life. So if he took 1 second from him, if he took 1 second from him, that's taking his life. Now he's playing with
100%.
words and trying to say hits and taking life, and it's just word salad now.
I disagree.
So let me re-ask you the question, so you can't play with it. Are you trying to say that Noodles attempted to murder you and make you unalive?
I cannot confirm nor can I deny that, because the hit was a failure thanks to you, Shizzle.
So
Shizzle.
no.
Now I'm going to ask you a question.
So it's a yes or
about
no.
That question.
It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no. So he didn't,
though?
right? He did not. He did not attempt to take your life and make you unalive. Answer the question.
Was there nothing you did, Shizzle, to change
No. First, you answer the question. Did Noodles attempt to make you unalive and kill you, murder you, homicide? Did he
Under
attempt
Shizzle's guidance, yes, but he failed. Under Shizzle's guidance, 100% yes, but he failed.
No, you're going to have to prove that. You have to prove to that.
It's on your show, sir.
No, it's not. My show is public right now. Show me the timestamp. I never guided anybody to do anything like that. Now you're muffin slandering me.
7:15 on that Saturday. 7:15 was supposed to be the time of our meeting. The time that you ended the show.
What was my guidance? What was my guidance? What words did I say to get him to do that?
Failed guidance.
What was it?
You
Show the
rescinded
timestamp.
the hit, it appears. Do you know what that means, to rescind something?
You
as
can't
the gentleman
prove this.
was approaching to do whatever it is that
you can't prove that Noodles was guided to murder you. You can't prove that Noodles was guided to murder you.
You mean the failed attempt? I can prove that there was a failed attempt.
You said no.
Yes,
You said Shizzle. Shizzle guided.
Yes.
100%. You said Shizzle guided Noodles. Now we're gonna have to see that proof. Where?
Okay. Now let's go on to Shizzle's show. Right to the point where the show ended. I believe it was 7:05 p.m. on that Saturday, where he cut the entire line as he was advising the gentleman on how to reach me. Remember that part, Shizzle? Right before you ended the show, where you were telling him
I never advised anybody anything.
Again,
that's a lie.
If we refer to the show right there that you tried to erase, that is your timestamp, sir.
No, I'm talking about advising. You said Shizzle guided Noodles to murder you and kill you
on your
and
show.
Take your life with a homicide.
I don't know how to explain this
proof?
to you with any more
Where is
detail.
the
Your
proof?
show is the proof. The time is 7:05 p.m. on that Saturday
Where
film.
is me? Where is me guiding anybody to do anything? We
Who
need to see
was
that
the
proof.
owner of said show, Shizzle, on that day? Was it
Where was homicide?
was it
Where was
anyone,
homicide even
Shizzle,
mentioned?
or was it
Where
you,
answer
sir?
the question? Where was
I've already
homicide
answered
even
your
mentioned
question.
in the guidance? Where was homicide even mentioned with this guidance that you speak of?
Who
For
said
anybody
homicide?
to be
I just said
guided to
hit.
do anything that needed to be mentioned. Where was it mentioned?
Where wasn't
Where's
it
this guidance?
mentioned? Again, where wasn't
You
it?
you
The
did
fact that
you
he-
did say
just because the hit was nailed doesn't mean it was or wasn't.
Yeah, I can't take anymore. They can't come up with anything. You'd almost have to go back and just listen to it for yourself on the Shizzle panel. I ran out of time. Woo! Boy, are they hot. They are so upset. Warbot's got to come in here. GarbageWomen doesn't dare come in here. Two different stories with Noodles and the GarbageWoman. Well, anyways, I'm going to go into music and get out of here because I got a long day tomorrow. Peace out.